Who talks the most trash out on the diamond?
Wait, the most trash? No one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it classy. Yeah.
Who's the biggest goofball?
Naya.
Jojo.
You two.
Oh yeah. We're just right behind you.
Who calms everybody down when things are getting a little tense?
Me. Yeah.
Who's got the best taste in music?
Me. Naya.
Yes.
She's our playlist. Yeah.
As soon as the game is over, who starts on homework right away? Who hits the books?
Yeah.
Who cheers the loudest?
You start the cheer.
Yeah, she's not
Like she usually does.
Who's the first one that shows up to practice?
Me, because I come from
Yeah.
I come
Yeah.
from school and I get up early.
Yeah.
Who gives the best motivational speeches?
Libby.
Yes.
Libby's on an emotional level.
Yeah, she hits the hard. She hits home.
Who prays the most?
I think all of us.
All of us.
Nigel. Nigel always thinks
She uses our prayer.
Oh, yeah,
I
she
think
uses
our
our
prayer,
prayer,
but I feel like all of
us
us are like,
Yeah.
Who's got the best taste in movies?
Tara's really rom-com.
yes.
Yeah.
Bottom of the last inning, scores tied. Who do you want stepping up to the plate to be last at bat?
Zaya. Zaya or Naya?
No, yeah.
Naya.
Or Anaya. Anaya.
Okay, so first and most importantly, congratulations, champs.
Thank you.
Does it ever get old saying like we're the island-wide high school champions?
Never. No.
Okay, so tell me about, ladies, some of the challenges of trying to go back to back, because everybody says, like, as athletes, you know, it's the only harder thing than to win the chip is to repeat. So what were some of the challenges, pressure, you know, like expectations of the season?
You know, I think a lot of people had a lot of expectations on us, but going into this new season, we knew that even though we're defending champs, that we still got to earn it this year, and we still have a lot to do, a lot to work hard for, and just coming into this season knowing that, you know, we got to work towards that is our main goal.
I think it's also rebuilding a new team. We came from, or how many were we last year? 23, and then this year we had 31 girls, so it was just training the incoming class to get back to back and getting them ready to take on our spots, because we would sub them in different times.
Okay, now I know the one big thing, and again, I appreciate the fact that you guys had me MC Songfest so much, was the real sense of sisterhood that Academy has always enjoyed. How do you guys as seniors lead the entire roster, you know, beginning to end and everything like that, but at the same time, you know, say, you know, we're relying on you, regardless of what year you are and how long you played and everything like that, to contribute to what our team goal is?
Well, for us, our dynamic of the team is we're all really close. We all have each other's back, and so we pretty much set that tone from the start. And I feel like us as seniors, you know, we've been on this team for the past 4 years. So the underclassmen seeing us and looking up to us set that tone too, and kind of just made them realize that, oh, you know, like, we got each other's back, I got your back, you got mine. And yeah, our dynamic is we're all sisters, we're all close, and it's always been that way from the start.
Also, it's us on the field. You know, we have their back, the ones who are in the dugout, and the people in the dugout have our back as much or even maybe more, because they are cheering us on, especially when we are at our lowest on the playing field.
And I just have to say, like, the respect and knowing what to do on the team really comes from the fact that we have a family aspect. Like, we are all so close with each other. Like Liv said, we're literal sisters at this point. It's not sisterhood. It's like we're a big family. And when you're a family, we always have to pick each other up. And having that kind of aspect for a team really showed them, like, they have a responsibility. Although we're leading, they still have a big part to play.
Okay, what about this senior class is so distinct, like so special? What's the personality of the seniors and having?
We're the biggest. We're the biggest. We have 8 of us.
Yeah, so we're the biggest class. We're kind of the starting 9, and just we're the starting 9, and
So infield, outfield, it's all seniors.
most of
Pitching
it.
staff, okay.
Yes, most of it. But just to know that our backbone is our dugout, and that the mindset we come in with is to play like you're a senior, your next Cougar up, and I think that really just helps all our girls, and yeah.
Yeah, you know, for our class, I think one thing about us that we've all had since we were freshmen is how committed, how determined we are for this game. I think one thing that sets our class apart especially is how much we've grown, especially from our freshman year, and how much we're honestly down for this game. Like everything we do is in like the eyes of softball, and I think that really sets us apart.
Okay, I got an interesting question now because I remember interviewing Guam High the past couple of years, and they were going for a three-peat. And you guys, you know, you guys ended that like last year. But this year, unfortunately, they couldn't field a team. And you know, any athlete says, you know, I realize I'm as good as I am, and I'm the best version of myself because my opponents drive me to be, you know, that good, and I have to prepare and I have to respect them and everything. When you guys found out that Guam High wasn't going to be able to put a team on the field, like, how did you guys like, you know, respond to that or like feel about that?
I think our initial reaction, we were definitely surprised, but we didn't see this season any differently. We still came in hot and we still came in hungrier than ever despite them not having a team.
Because I remember interviewing them and they said, we know that school down the hill from us and everything, they pushed us to be like, you know, the very, very best of their
We were really excited. Honestly, every year we always look forward to challenging them because it's always a really close game and it's like super high intensity. So we really do look forward to challenging them every year. So when I found out that they weren't doing it, I was a little disappointed because I really wanted to face them, you know, again for our last run. But also I felt bad for them because those girls, like, they were all really passionate about softball as we were, so, you know, there's two different sides to it.
I'm sure GW was happy that they got Bryn.
Yeah. we knew not to really count them out because they were able to affiliate with other teams, and
Yeah. And it's like what our coaches always tell us, just because we won championship last year doesn't mean we're going to win it again this year. We have to show that we have to put in the work. Like, just our team is developing, but so are the other teams. So that doesn't mean that we're competing against the same teams as last year. Every team this year is a new team.
Is there like a rallying cry, a mantra, like a special saying that you guys have?
Yes.
Okay.
We actually have a lot. One of our biggest ones is pressure is a privilege. It's something that our coaches have told us from the moment we've met them, and it really means a lot to us individually and as a team.
On every Spirit shirt.
Yeah, pressure. And
Past, present, and future. So the present is playing for the past and the future, and then, you know, those in the future will have the same thing, will be playing for their present and then their future and our past. So that's another one.
what's another one?
To always have fun, be full of energy, have a sense of urgency, and never say never. So we always have fun in the right way. See ball, smash ball.
yeah, and another one that our coaches tell us, see ball, smash ball. You know, if it's in our zone, just smash it. And yeah.
So they give you the green light to swing away.
Yes, we have a lot of sayings.
And like, honestly, coming into this, we're all dogs. Like, we just always say, like, yeah, that's our dog. Like, we're dogs. You gotta have that dog mindset where you just show up and you play, you give it your all. And what's another one?
It's the front of your shirt represents.
You
play for the front of your shirt, but your character is represented by the name on your back.
Your
Nice.
family is on both sides of your
Yes,
shirt.
family is on both sides of your shirt.
Your family.
Yeah, we have a lot of sayings.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
We never had
and-
that in public school. Man. I wish we had that one.
But yeah, we
That's
have
good.
a lot of sayings, and we really take it to heart. Everything that they've told us is something that really shapes our team and who
Okay,
we are.
now I love the idea of swing away, and the coach gives you, you know, he gives you
Green
like,
light.
yeah, go for it. Okay, but defense wins championships.
Yes.
Okay.
Offense wins games and defense holds it down. That's a really big one with us.
Okay, so that being the case, okay, and we'll start with Miss Catcher and Miss Center Fielder as the defensive. Those positions are traditionally the defensive captains and everything like that. How do you guys actually work with your teammates to say, okay, you know, we have to make sure that, you know, we're not going to be hit on, we're not going to give up runs, you know, we're going to, you know, make the other team work as hard as they can to play their game. We're going to throw them off their game.
I think really it's just coming into it, and you know, like how we say pressure is a privilege. I think in that last inning we really did feel the pressure, and to just be able to take that and know like we made it this far and just give it our all. And what we really like to do before every inning is take a deep breath. We'll count 1, 2, 3, and we'll all just breathe in, breathe out, and I think that just really where it sets us off.
And then for the outfield, we like to gather, like when the infield gathers, we gather, but we just remind ourselves that we are the last line of defense. So if it gets past the infield, we can't let our sisters down. We have to get that ball no matter what it takes. Use your body.
No, yeah, backing up what Tara said, in the outfield, we were always saying we are the wall. Like anything, nothing can get past us.
Once it does, it's gone. Home run. Home run.
Yeah.
And then it's just all on us. So we can't let our sisters down.
Okay, now speaking of privilege and the pressures of privilege, I love that, first of all. Okay, the game against Ukudu was not a blowout. That was tight.
Yes.
Yeah, and you said that last inning was really tense and everything like that. How did you guys say, we're going to play our game, we're going to maintain our composure, we're going to do everything we've done for the last 4 years of our lives and everything like that, and really do what we set out to do?
I think it was because, as Zaya said, most of us are seniors, so it was not only is it reminding the team that we just got to finish the game because we're almost there, but it was like, it's our last year, so just give it all we've got, because that was our last official game for the season.
It was honestly nothing new. We knew what we needed to get done, and just to maybe your turn.
Well, yeah, it was really close, but you know, the one thing that we still had was we were still fighting. We didn't get down immediately when we lost the score. We didn't get down immediately. And also another big thing is the dugout. We always try to make sure our dugout is out and cheering them on, because when we cheer them on from the sidelines, you know, we let them know we got your back. We're rooting for you. We're there for you. We're calling out plays from inside the dugout. We're trying to help them, trying to remind them, you know, stay calm, relax. You know what you're doing. You got it. You have the skills. Just put it all together. So, yeah, sometimes it can be hard to keep your composure, but then when you really look around your field and know that these are all your sisters and that they have your back, and you look to the side of the field, you have your coaches and the rest of your teammates, it gives you that sense of clarity and like, you know, I got this.
Okay, and then final question, and this one might get a little heavy, right? So obviously you still got the remainder of your senior years to go. You've got graduation looking ahead, college, family, successful careers, you know, like upholding the tradition of an Academy graduate to be a strong Catholic woman and a very, very admirable Guamanian. But when you guys get together for 10th year, 25th, when you're old like me, and I just had my third, I had my 30th reunion 3 years ago, right? But we still get together and we say, remember when ... When you guys talk about the 2024-2025 season, how is this Cougar team going to be remembered? How do you want to be remembered?
Man, that's a tough one.
There's a lot.
I think a big thing that we would want to be remembered by is our overall like presence on the field, how we all have that attitude, we all have confidence on the field, and I think that's a big thing about all of us. And I think looking back, we all have our funny moments. Yeah, but as a team, I think something that would be most memorable to look back on is just how we were with our attitude. You know, we were all super committed, driven, super resilient on the field, and I think that's a big thing about us.
And like what Livy said, it's like our impact on not just our own team, but also on every other team that we face during the season. Because as a sisterhood, you know, our team, we all are sisters, but after we face another team, we always say, you know, a good game or you did good. And I think that we as, you know, an academy team, we want to have the same impact on every other team that we do on our team. And so that's what we want to look back on and remember.
To add to that also, I feel like our team would also be remembered for its leadership, because our leadership is shown from the seniors all the way down. Like our entire team, all 31 of us, we all take initiatives, especially the younger ones. And I feel like when we look back, I hope that they can look back at these moments, especially for our seniors, to know that we mentored them good and that we're leaving our legacy behind, our legacy of commitment and having each other's back. And so looking down at all the team and seeing that it really carries through each and every one of them, like that's the most valuable thing for me to look back on.
And I think another thing that our team would be remembered by are how many people come into the batter's box every time the teams greet each other, because they're always like, whoa, is this all your seniors? But I think it just goes to show that it's not a team sport, or it's not an individual sport, it's a team sport.
I didn't realize that many people can go in the batter's box.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been warned by the umpire?
You'll be surprised by how many fit.
Yeah.
They're just like,
Oh, are these all your seniors?
Yeah.
And then they go like only captains in the batter's box.
And we're like, oh wait,
Yeah,
it's
the box. Yeah, we go in the box.
yeah. I think so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you all and everything like that. Very well deserved.
Thank you so much.